Hello, welcome to Telugu Song Vibes podcast. Today I'm going to be doing something different than usual. Unlike my other episodes where I just review one song, I'll be reviewing an entire album. This time, I will be reviewing Sid Sriram's debut independent album, Sidharth. The album is self-titled after Sid Sriram's first name, Sidharth. The album was first released on 18th August 2023 and since it has garnered over 2 million plays in total. So today, let's review and analyze Sid Sriram's attempts to establish himself as an independent musician and artist with Sidharth. Let's go! So the album starts with Most High. This song introduces us to the album and the style of the music, the illusions infused, and sets the bar as to what to expect of the album. In this particular song, Sid Sriram was exhibiting his vocal range really well. The song in itself feels like more of an intro to what's to come in the album. That's probably why the song is also positioned as a first song in the album. You can't really decipher as to what's gonna unfold, so you're just left speculating as the player takes you to the next song. And then we transition to Do the Dance. This song probably has to be the most fun one in the album. It also has the highest plays on Spotify, nearly 1 million plays. The poetic meter in this song is really nice. It's got that retro infusion in it with a little bit of modern pop illusion, which felt really nice to listen to. The song's got a very chill vibe. This is definitely a love song, I could tell. It's about how when we miss a special someone and we look back at the days we had with them, some good yet some complicated times, and reliving those moments. A bit of nostalgia, if you will. And then we transition to a song called Quiet Storm, the longest or the lengthiest song in the album. The song is about being truly and completely vulnerable to someone or to life in that way. There were many expressions which conveyed this feeling, but these lyrics in particular really struck a chord for me. Reacted to a distant sound that echoes, it awakened something deep inside of me. The final pangs of pain that was centered in a quicksand filled with ego, filled with greed. This was such a beautiful moment in the song. The singer, the mood, and the instrumental synthesis was in perfect sync. This particular moment in the song was like the perfect flow state. The song ran smoothly at this point. There were some Tamil lyrics in between as well, which really encapsulated what Sid Sriram wanted to convey in an extraordinary but in a voice to my home kind of way. I found that really nice. After Quiet Storm, we move to Dear Sahana. In this particular song, you will feel and listen to a lot of Carnatic illusions and infusions in the song. I'm using the word illusion for a lack of a better way to explain what exactly the song made me feel. The song is about someone called Sahana and missing this person to a point where it's no longer a shallow desire, but you're pathetically needing them. You're questioning whether you should call them or if you should continue feeling the way you're feeling. Sahana can be any special person in your life that you had a moment with, someone you had that special connection with, but you didn't know how strongly you felt about them until you parted ways. Kind of reminded me of We Don't Talk Anymore by Charlie Puth and Selena Gomez. The thing about this song is that you're waiting for a breakthrough moment and it only unfolds in the second half. But when it does arrive, it's really beautiful and melodious. The Hard Way. This song started out as soft EDM and builds into soft rock with a hint of psychedelic illusion. The song is particularly about reassuring a special someone that you love them despite their gentle flaws and their own struggles. The instrumental work for this song was really different compared to the other songs in the album. The song is both fast and slow at the same time, like the EDM does its work and it feels like the time is moving pretty quickly, but the singer's emotions, the way he's singing, are moving really slow and it feels timeless. I think that was done on purpose to convey that exact experience. Blue Spaces. This has to be the most intense song in the album. I couldn't find the lyrics to this song, but I could feel the intensity of this particular track as I hit play. It felt like the song was about anxiety and a looming depression. There were a lot of personal images and experiences throughout the song and throughout the album as well, where it feels like it was written about a person who was losing his mind, but he kept going for the world and just for the sake of it. At one point, the song transforms into mourning a personal loss and jumping into an endless abyss. You should listen to this song on your own without any prejudice to experience it with your own intuition and headspace. Friendly Fire. The poetic meter of this song was the best of all songs, I felt. The refrain or the bridge before the first chorus was probably the best part of the song. There's a happy and dreamy vibe to this song. Like, it feels a bit friendly compared to the other songs. Friendly Fire starts on a sarcastic tone and ends on an honest one. I felt like this song could be interpreted in two ways. First is when you catch up with a friend after a long time and you look back at the good, the bad, and the complicated times you've been through together, right? And you just laugh it off. And the second version is where it's like you write a love song for a nemesis and you just have a lot to say, yet nothing you say will ever justify the agony or the anxiety of those times or those situations. But this particular song felt like it was about a past life of the singer, like before he got his big break as a singer and he worked in a different profession perhaps. At this point, it's just speculation. And then we come to Stance. Melody-wise, the song feels really nice. To capture the image of the song, imagine this. It's raining really hard. I mean, thunderstorms, lightning, the dramatic effects, right? But it's all happening against a raging ocean. Kind of tense, right? So this song feels like that. His vocals were best showcased in this song, in my personal opinion, and I feel like this was the best song in the album as well. The chorus work in the song is really the part that you want to listen to. And then Amelia. This is a chill song with a bit of electro-ambient pop. Amelia opens with a chill vibe but subtly transforms into a tense one. This is a duet. Another female singer joins Sid Sriram in this song. Although the singer's credits are not available anywhere, chorus was really nice for this song. There was some auto-tuning and other vibe change illusions across the verses. But honestly, this song was a bit boring to listen to. I couldn't wait for this one to be over. And then we come to Should Have Been There. The song starts with a very dramatic and intense mood. There is some electro-pop in between. Sid's Carnatic vocals and chorus really steal the show in this song, but the group chorus was a bit out of tune, or maybe it was designed that way on purpose. It was unclear. This song reminded me of an old song called On My Own by Troy Boy from Suicide Sheep. I'm leaving the link in description if you're interested in checking out that song as well. And then we come to Came Along. This is an ambient pop song, moves very slowly, and you can kind of just relax at the end of the day. This song talks about some intimate and special moments we have with our special someone and getting to know that special someone on a completely different level. And this song acts like a safe space within that expression, and you kind of engulf into this safe bubble. Stand Still. This is a sweet, soft pop song, has a little bit of soft jazz infused into it. This song is about finding someone special and appreciating that special someone and living in that perfect moment for a little time. This is the shortest song in the album, and I think it was so for that very reason. You know how there are some cute sayings that go like, the best times in life are often shortest, but we keep going back to them over and over to feel that high one last time. This song kind of feels like that. And then we come to Clickless. It has a retro vibe but feels like you're reflecting on childhood memories and misty watercolor themes. The breakthrough with the electric guitar and the bridge of the vocals take you back to Sign of the Times by Harry Styles. The unpolished and uneven guitar strings kind of keep distracting you from the main theme of the song, which I think was done on purpose. And with Clickless, the album comes to an end. First impressions. When I first listened to the album, I really struggled to understand some pronunciations because of the lack of lyrics. The fact that there was some Carnatic and Tamil infusions in between made the experience a bit more complex for me. And as I'm making this podcast, I still couldn't find lyrics to some of the best songs in the album, which is both unfortunate and underestimating the power of the written word. But technicalities aside, I felt the album was a good start for Sid Sriram as an independent musician and as a vocal specialist. But I think his vocals drew very little attention to them in the album, and much of the attention went towards the music themes and the instrumental play. In some songs, he really could have broken barriers and went all in, but he sounded restrained in a few songs. The song Amelia comes to my mind when I think of it. Some of the songs were transparently inspired by some other indie musicians such as Troy Boy and Alec Benjamin, but also mega pop star inspirations like Harry Styles and Zayn Malik. I mean, with the vocal range and the voice scheme Sid possesses, this album could have been on a whole different level if the focus was on his vocals. But then again, the fact that most of the songs are on such a personal note kind of attempt to justify the overplay of the music over vocals. But Sid Sriram has the ability to make people not just listen to his voice, but make people feel intense things with just his power of singing. The fact that he downplayed his own abilities in his first ever independent album was a difficult pill to ingest. Sid Sriram has already proved himself to be a great singer in his commercial projects, but this one showed a completely different dimension of him as a singer and as a person. Essentially, this album is about his life, his transformation, his experiences, and how he's growing as just an another millennial in the world. As a music enthusiast myself, I loved what he did with this album. Many of the songs in the album are essentially about what regular people like you and me experience in life, but this album as an ambient play or a soft play adds a new but real dimension to those experiences. It goes without saying that the lack of availability of lyrics really took away the experience from some of the songs. Had there been lyrics on any platform, people would not just listen to him sing but engage with his music on a personal level. So when it comes to rating, I would give Sidharth a generous 3 out of 5 stars. The album had a lot of scope for improvement, and if Sid Sriram is serious about establishing himself as an independent artist, the focus should be more on melodious tunes, powerful yet rhythmic lyrics, and of course his gifted power, his angelic voice. There are many albums and songs in alternative indie and R&B soul genre, but what sets them apart from Sidharth is Sid Sriram's unique voice and his effortless transitions from Western to Indian or Carnatic illusions. So guys, that was Sid Sriram's debut album Sidharth. Did you check out his music? What do you think about his album? Let me know in the comments. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video so more people like you can find this video. If you want me to create more such content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So that's all for now. I'll see you again with a new song or a new album next time. Until then, listen to awesome music and enjoy life. Bye-bye.